to the homestand before the All-Star break. Underway on a Sunday, and the first pitch from Bryan Woo is, of course, a fastball, but this one off the plate. 20 batters he faced in that game. Ground ball to short. 2 big hops for J.P. Crawford. Cam Smith retired. That's how this game starts on a 6-3. That ball hit to left field, dying, but Arozarena is there and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Victor does it again, a base hit into right field. Caratini, coming off a 3-hit game last night, was on base 5 times. May not be available today. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed, and Woo gets through the first inning with a strikeout of Walker to end it. Crawford saw his 15-game hitting streak snapped in last night's contest, went 0 for 4. That's called at the top of the zone. A little delayed call by Titchener. J.P. Crawford's been called out on some tough pitches the last 2 days. Got him. Went back to the cutter to get Julio Rodriguez. Back-to-back Ks for Hunter Brown here in the inning, 2 away. Cal only 2 for 15 against Hunter with 6 Ks. Broke his bat, loops one into center. Trammell can't quite get there, as Raleigh has his bat split in half and ends up with a looping base hit to center. And he got Arozarena, challenged him with 99 at the top of the zone. 3 strikeouts for Hunter in the first inning. The bottom of the 3rd inning in Atlanta. And there's Yiner trying to hold up, but he goes too far on a pitch off the plate. And Woo has his 2nd strikeout, 1 away here in the 2nd.
Smoked. Dylan Moore in the field of play. What would have happened then?
I was talking to a couple of people about that. That could have been an interference call because he's not in the baseline, as you mentioned pregame. How about Dubon? Little nubber down the 3rd baseline. Hummel played with Seattle briefly in 2023. He lines one to left, and Arozarena able to make the catch about thigh high as that ball hung up for him for the final out. That one's way up in the air on the infield. Looking into the hazy sky is Mauricio Dubon, the shortstop, and he puts it away for the first out.
That chase, but Yiner set up inside.
Got him.
Power bomb.
Luke Raley does not enjoy facing Hunter Brown. Now 0 for 10 with 6 strikeouts. That came against Bennett Sousa. This ball into left field is going to be a base hit. So both hits for the Mariners, not hard hit, but a couple of 2-out base runners. Cal Raleigh in the first, and now the other catcher, Mitch Garver.
Oh, wow. Smoke.
Locked him up with 97 on a fastball in. Hunter Brown strolling off the mound. Pretty good pitch. Shea thought it was a little low, but it had enough at the knees, enough height to be called a strike.
Those are some of the new guys up there at the top of the lineup.
Cam goes down on strikes. Back-to-back Ks for Bryan Woo. 4 strikeouts in the game. On the ground to 3rd. Slowly hit. Miles Mastrobuoni makes the play, and there's the first 1-2-3 inning for either side today. By Mastrobuoni after that slider that got away. This one on the ground past Jose Altuve into right field. That'll be a base hit for Mastrobuoni. And the Mariners have their leadoff hitter on here in the 3rd. Sends this one to center field straight away. Playable for Taylor Trammell. Mastrobuoni's going to tag up, but he won't go anywhere. Trammell, a very strong throw back in. Slowly hit towards short. Dubon can only make the play to first, and just in time.
David Jones.
Overturned, as you can see the foot down, and the ball hit the back of the glove. So another softly hit base hit for the Mariners, and now 1st and 2nd with 1 out. Runner goes, throw to 3rd, and the Throw dropped. It was going to be a close play as Yainer tried to pick up an out on Mastroboni. Instead, it's a double steal. Off the plate, that'll be the first walk issued by Brown, and now the bases will be loaded. Fly ball, shallow left field. Cooper Hummel coming all the way in, tagging Mastroboni. Hummel's throw coming in, and they do not attempt to score. Hits the ball hard over the head of Altuve. One run is in. Being waved around is Julio Rodriguez. Throw not in time. 2 RBI base hit for Polanco. And the Mariners take a 2-0 lead. Got him. Raley continues to struggle against Hunter. 2 strikeouts today. Now 0 for 11 with 7 strikeouts.
City HN, tell us who you think that Astro is, powered by Reliant.
First pitch, Caratini sends to second. Jorge Polanco, who knocked in the 2 runs in the bottom of the 3rd, makes he's in New York at Yankee Stadium. Christian Walker grounds one to short. 2 big hops for J.P. Crawford for the 2nd out. Pitches without a hit against a Yankees team in their stadium. This one on the ground to short. Today he's allowed just 2 hits, but he's also retired the last 7 and goes through the Astros in quick fashion here in the 4th. In that last half of the inning, as the Astros went down quickly in the bottom of the 3rd, top of the 4th. Now the bottom of the 4th starts with a hit by pitch. Ball looped into center. Trammell comes on to make the play. That'll be out number 1.
A little bit of velo off.
Hit by pitch and a walk in this inning for Hunter. There's a swing and a miss. Hunter picks up a strikeout with a curveball. That's now 7 for Hunter. And a 2nd out here in the inning. Rodriguez, who tapped an infield hit his first time up, also struck out. This one towards the middle with some topspin. Gets past Dubon into center. That'll score another run. Now a 3-0 Seattle lead. Julio Rodriguez with an RBI. Pitch total this year is 5. Rodriguez takes second without a throw. That'll be stolen base number 2 on the day and number 19 on the season. In the air, playable, right field. Cam Smith will make the catch. And the Mariners will strand 2, but they score.
He's only thrown 7 or 8 off-speed pitches all game.
That's in. Wu wanted the call, but it looked like it was an accurate call by Titchener. Elevated pitch count the last couple of innings. And it looks like Caleb Ort's going to come in next inning. Dubon's 2 for 2. Drops that one in front of Randy Arozarena. The Astros have the tying run coming to the plate now with 2 men on here in the 5th inning. On the ground is second. Polanco underhand toss to Crawford, and the turn not in time. Cooper able to beat the relay throw. Little looper, shallow left, going back. Crawford makes no, he dropped it. Had an opportunity to make the catch and he couldn't come in up with it, and into scores Taylor Trammell. That was not a ball that normally Crawford would let drop. It looked like it hit him in the glove. Hit pretty well to right field. Back goes Canzone near the wall. It bounces off the wall. Around third comes Hummel. Right behind him is Shea Whitcomb. The throw, safe as Hummel, safe as Whitcomb. What a slide. It's tied at 3. Whitcomb trailed Hummel, and he got in there ahead of the tag of Mitch Garver.
How did he get around Mitch Garver? It looked like he was right in the middle of the running lane. Shea showing some elusiveness. Able to get small and sneak past Garver and swipe the plate.
Who picks up a strikeout of Altuve. Strikeout number 5, but his first since. On the ground, first base. Luke Raley takes it himself on a couple of hops, and that'll do it for the Astros. But a big swing by Cam Smith and a great evasive slide for Shea Whitcomb. Here, 4 1/3. This one popped high in the air on the right side of the infield. Jose Altuve all by himself makes the play. And a Rosarena pops up. Workload for Hunter in a short amount of time. Jorge Polanco grounds one right to Jose Altuve. And that's the second out of the inning. We're against Luke Raley. Raley goes down for the third time. Good inning for Caleb Ward out of the pen. A 1-2-3 fifth. We're all knotted up at 3-6. Christian Walker delivers a deep drive to left, and the Astros have their first lead of the day. Off the roof of the Astros bullpen in left field, and it's a 4-3 Houston lead.
Center cut sinker smashed to left field. And we've got Skywalker in flight. An afternoon delight.
Christian Walker, RBI number 50, home run number 13. Ambush, the first pitch of the sixth inning. And the Astros have a lead.
Sitting dead red. Smashed it.
They're showing some resiliency, and this time it's Christian Walker.
Yeah, that one tailed right back to the middle part of the zone. Walker was all over it, sitting dead red. Looked like it put a smile on Omar Lopez's face.
Little tapper towards third, cut off by the third baseman Mastroboni, and Yiner grounds out for the first out. Bullpens are going to be a little bit taxed coming out of this series. Trammell hits it pretty well to right field. Dominic Canzone will watch this one go. Taylor Trammell, his second home run in an Astros uniform, his first on the road, as he points out to the bullpen as he and Christian Walker hit home runs here in the sixth inning.
Big swings in this inning off of Brian Wu. He had beaten him with the fastball in a couple of at-bats and even early in this at-bat, but he finally got one that he could handle middle in. Two-seamer that he stayed on and hit a laser into left field.
That feels good for the former Mariner, hitting one again.
Back to Trammell's home run swing. Kept that front side closed and pulled the hands through, and then just unleashed a laser to left. 384-foot line drive.
Dubon takes a called third strike as Wu bounces back from the home run with a 3-pitch strikeout. That's a half-dozen strikeouts. That one's popped up, so Wu will get through 6 innings for a 19th consecutive start. But he gives up 2 runs on a couple of solo home runs. Got him.
Do it.
There you go, Blummer. Same pitch with both of his strikeouts. First out of the 6th inning.
Some young Mariner fans benefiting from his generosity. A good sweeper there from Caleb.
Off the bag, Shea Whitcomb looked like he might have a play, but it hit the bag, and Mastroboni will stay at first. Out to third base in last night's game. Hits this ball well into left center field, going over. Cooper Hummel off his glove. Taylor Trammell brings it back in. Mastroboni being waved home. The throw by Dubon. Oh, safe at home
I thought he
plate.
caught him. That was a great relay for Mauricio. Put it right in the basket of Yiner Diaz.
All made by Todd Titchener was safe. There needs to be clear and convincing evidence to overturn it.
Foot pops up. Does that glove get the body before it gets back on?
That's where the mosaic comes in.
Yes. Foot pops up. Tag, is it on before that foot gets down again?
I think it is.
I think it is too.
Here we
Is
go.
there enough from New York? Who knows?
The call on the field is overturned. The runner's out.
Boom.
Houston retains their challenge.
Great play by the Astros.
And there is a base hit into left field. Shea Whitcomb just in town on a flight from Houston earlier this morning. Inserted into the starting lineup. He's on base for the second straight time. Hitter, and he proved it again in the 5th inning with that double. Now a little check swing out in front of the plate. Garver looks at second, but he goes to first. So the runner advances into scoring position on the excuse me. Mauricio Dubon to Yiner Diaz. It's going to be a walk. Good job by Altuve after being down 0-2, fouling off a lot of pitches. Love to Find another base hit here against Legumina. There's a base hit into left center field. That'll score a run. Shea Whitcomb scores his second run of the day. Altuve to third. Astros lead 6-3. Victor Caratini, the RBI base hit. A couple of RBIs last night and a couple RBIs today. If he can pick up another one. Christian's saying, hey, take a look at this. And he's got people scrambling for the phone to try and check in. There we go.
Call on the field is overturned. Hit by pitch. Houston retains the challenge.
So the Astros have won both their challenges today. Nice work by the video crew underneath. Yainer shoots one to right field. Back goes Raley. He's going to make the catch, but tagging at third is Altuve. He's going to score. That's a sac fly for the Astros and a 7-3 lead. Yainer Diaz drives in the run here with 2 outs now. Trammell. Now they're doing it with a lot of guys contributing. This ball struck well to center field. Rodriguez couldn't make the play. He got turned around. That's going to score 2. The Astros lead 9-3. Taylor Trammell puts one over the head of J-Rod. And the Astros with a huge 7th inning. Dubon sends one to right. This one's playable for Dominic Canzone. Canzone makes the play for the final out of the inning. But out of Houston, so getting the work done in the dugout.
I just have better clippers up here.
There's a swing and a miss. King picks up a strikeout for the first out of the inning as he gets J-Rod. 4 innings, and they had to feel like they had a great opportunity for a sweep. Mauricio plays this ball a long way to his left and makes the play on Cal Raleigh. Randy Rosarena takes a pitch in and gets hit by a pitch. 2-0 sweeper caught him on the foot. He'll be a 2-out base runner. Ball hit pretty well into left center field, but Trammell looks like he has it lined up, and he does, and he puts it away for the final out of the inning.
Some heavy lifting.
Little tapper past the mound. Chaz has a chance, and he's going to reach. Chaz McCormick puts the ball just past the mound for an infield hit. Chaz stays this time. Good thing. That's a called third strike as he froze Shea Whitcomb on a 92-mile-an-hour cutter for the first out of the inning. Cam goes down on strike. Second strikeout today for Cam, and there's 2 away in the inning. 0-2 count. Chaz on the move, and Altuve punches one to the right side for a base hit. McCormick heading to third. He will be held up there. Altuve heading to second, and throw comes home. That one into left center field, and over is Arozarena. Can't make the play. 2 more runs will score. Arozarena loses his glove. Caratini into second with a double. It's now 11-3 Astros. Caratini, 2 more RBIs. This one grounded down the line at third. Long throw for Mastroboni. It's low, and it's picked by Raley at first. Good scoop by the Mariner first baseman. So Brian Abreu will pitch. That's because he is really only the healthy, not healthy arm. He's the only rested arm, if you will. Raley goes down for the 4th time. And Garver goes down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts for Abreu. 2 outs here in the 8th. With 13 strikeouts in the game, 7 for Hunter Brown, 3 for Caleb Ward, and 1 for Brian King. This ball sent into right center field on an 0-2 pitch, and Canzone is a 2-out base runner. Into center field, Chaz McCormick will make the play, and that'll do it for the Mariners in the 8th. We're going to head to inning number 9. Yainer Diaz contributing a sac fly his last time up as he pops this one down the first baseline, and in foul territory, Luke Raley stays with it to make a nice play for out number 1. Count. Oh, that might have solidified it. Taylor Trammell on base for a 4th consecutive time. 3rd hit to go along with a walk. Trammell having himself a Sunday in Seattle. And Dubon golfs one foul. Trammell thinks there's 2 outs, and now Dave Clark did a nice job of getting his attention. Trammell's had such a busy day on the bases, he lost track of the outs, but good for Clarkie.
Man, that thing That thing looked good too.
Lined into left field, caught by a Rosarena.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
J.P. Crawford delivers one into center field. Well-struck baseball that's going to find its way off the wall. Chas McCormick gets it back in, and Crawford has a leadoff double here in the ninth. And then this ball skied into left field. Trammell tells Chas McCormick he has it. He does, and that's the first out. I like that Taylor's trying to show off the arm here. The 11-3 game. He fires it all the way in. Sharply hit. Nice play. Shea Whitcomb going down to the grass to make that play and save a run for Ryan Gusto. And ball skied to left field. All the way back is Chas McCormick and Taylor Trammell. Trammell makes the catch at the wall, and that'll do it on a Sunday afternoon as the Astros salvage a game in this series. A big win, 11-3. They scored the final 11 runs in the game. And Blummer, that's about as much needed a win as the Astros have had all year.
Couldn't agree more. The Astros offense stepped up. They needed a big outing from these guys, and they brought it. And it took everybody 1 through 9 to be able to figure out Brian Wu, eventually knocking him out of the game and putting up a big number.